Okay, guys. You guys wanted me to watch this guy, this manosphere guy, have a meltdown, and everybody's clowning on him. I guess the whole entire thing is 2 hours and 15 minutes. I'm not going to watch the entire 2 hours and 15 minutes. There's a point where it says that the guy MLD, I guess is his name, leaves the show. So obviously, if you want to watch the full thing, you can look in the description. We're gonna start the segment before it, so a little bit before, so 10 minutes before he leaves to see some of the build up. Let's do it.
Package.
Well said. MLD. Last take.
I don't want a traumatized woman in my life.
Okay, I gotta start a little bit further back.
Guste. Bring us home now, girl.
What's the question? Is this a whole question?
Men can, because men suppress their feelings a lot more, and women are a lot more allowed to explore them and like go through them.
Oh, sure, whatever. Let's just. I don't care.
Well said. MLD. Last take.
I don't want a traumatized woman in my life. I don't want any history of trauma. I've dealt with those kind of fucking nutbags, and I don't ever want to deal with it ever again. I want to deal with a normal, mentally stable.
If you said it a little more sensitively, I could understand. Me personally, I love a traumatized queen. Who doesn't? Give me something to do. I need a woman that can match my level of problems. Okay, that's why I met my wife. We are both insane, but together, we are in the membrane. So,
Healthy woman. So,
you think you're normal? Exactly.
In what sense?
Well, do you think you have healthy habits?
Yeah.
You do?
okay.
Yeah.
Weren't you the same one who like fat shamed me like last week or so? You think that's normal from a man, from a stranger to fat shame somebody?
I don't remember. Did I call you fat?
I don't really know what we're referencing. So,
Don't do that. You know where you were in the chat. You knew you were in the chat. Don't do that on camera.
I don't know.
Don't
what was he in? Oh, was he in the chat or something? And he was like calling her fat or something?
do that.
Don't do
Don't
what?
do that,
You have a
MLD, because
strange
you
way
were
of,
in the
like-
chat with your checkmark name doing that.
What was I
own up-
saying?
Wait, so he just decided to call her fat? That is not normal behavior. That's like pathetic behavior. It's like weird. Why you're stalking the chat just to say that?
Hey, listen, it's okay if you want to do those things,
Yeah.
but own up to what you do.
What was I saying?
I mean, women are apparently like CEO of not taking accountability, but I mean, I guess you should change your pronouns because I'd say you're kind of in the same bracket
She just called him a woman. That was actually kind of funny.
when it comes to that.
A little
All right, I'll
based.
get right on that.
And that's not masculine energy.
Just
Masculine
saying.
energy
Wow.
I
is
value
about
men. Remember, I told you
So
that.
what
Don't
they
call people
say.
horse either.
I'm just
They're
saying.
frying
I mean,
this guy.
Women can't handle criticism. I took that like a champ. That's fine. I'll take that. But I think you yourself as a man should probably work on that instead of saying that I don't want to traumatize women, because it definitely shows that
I don't
you
want
have.
to. I don't want to traumatize.
We
women.
don't want to traumatize men either. That's the thing. So
Okay.
that's why it's easier to go to Japan and find the konnichiwa type of girl, because they're not going to debate with you. That's the problem.
That's right.
Damn.
Right, they're just robotic female slaves in Japan. They have no personalities.
It
They just say
shows.
konnichiwa.
Yeah. So me saying all that shit.
Well, then why? I mean, like, I don't know about women in Japan. You know, I only know about anime. Okay. Berserk, very good. Demon Slayer, very mid. It's going to trigger a lot of you guys. Anyway, there's this huge narrative of like, oh, I want to leave the country and go find a submissive woman in another country. I don't know if you go to Japan. I saw Sneeko went there. Maybe there are submissive women in Japan. I don't really care because I like my Western women. I like my wife. That's my attractive. My wife. That's it. But yeah, like, isn't that what you're looking for? You're basically looking for a robot. I'm not saying that these women in these other countries are robots, but if you're saying I don't want a woman who's going to fight back, I just want a submissive woman who'll do whatever I want. What is it that you're looking for? So
Shit that you like. It's evident that you're used.
I listen. Demon Slayer. I don't know. It's really well animated. The story got weird for me once they got to that one area and like all the superpowers started going crazy, so I stopped watching. It was weird.
To women who don't check you when you're being irrational
Thanks.
and way
True.
out of place.
Thanks for the whole synopsis on the 37 years of my
It
life.
shows.
True. This is one of the problems. If you're a man that wants a submissive woman, I like a woman who listens. My wife listens to me. My wife loves me and supports me, and I make the majority of the decisions. But when I make a decision she doesn't like, she pushes back. That is a normal, healthy relationship. Either direction. If a girl does the same, whatever, I don't care. That's my relationship. That's cool. I want the pushback. I have a strong personality. I roll over people who don't give me pushback. I need somebody like that to make me a healthy, good man. I need my wife. She's an incredible woman that makes me better, right? I understand my flaws. But if you want a submissive woman, I would never want a submissive woman because I would probably be a horrible husband and boyfriend. I feel like I would be such a horrible dog shit person without a strong woman to push back at me constantly. Like, I need that. I'm an intense guy. Like I'm very strongly opinionated. I make sometimes I'll make very firm decisions. Like I need somebody to be like, yo, check yourself. Like, so if you don't want that, like, what the fuck is that? How do you know that you're in the wrong if the person you're with will never tell you that you're wrong? I understand like a more passive girlfriend or wife, but a submissive one, I think is just you're weak. If my thing is if you can't dominate a dominating woman, then are you a really dominant man? Checkmate, liberals.
Well, age really doesn't mean to a lot of people. It shows like you could be. My grandma's 80 years old and still drives like shit. It doesn't matter how old you are.
What?
So I would have to say, you sound like somebody who really looks down on women with the way that. I mean, you even made a whole hit piece on Nat. I think that's weird.
I didn't make a hit piece on her.
This guy, you should really change your pronouns because I could see that's not your best trait to actually own up to what you do, and I think that's really disgusting.
Why don't you sit in your masculine energy?
All right, what's your deadlift said? 3 months up. Thank you for the small guy. Want a full episode recap? I watched this in full too. Oh yeah, give it to me.
Maybe just apologize for what you said. I think that's very masculine. I think that's a great way because I feel like number one, in a war, everyone thinks they're right?
Yes.
So
Sure.
I think that right now is a great opportunity for you to show that men can be masculine and have feelings and can also regress and think back about what they said. Maybe in the moment you said it because you got excited or whatever and you were just in this phase of yours. But I think sitting here in front of her, you're talking about that you want this wife and this submissive person and all of this, but where's your respect towards women?
Yes.
And don't you run like an entire
apologize
male
to her.
empowerment thing? Like I think that's important that people look up to you. And you know what's funny? I actually subscribed to you
grilling this
prior
guy.
to you doing that. I thought that was so out of pocket. And I was like, wow, like people like you, respectfully to anyone that's listening. This is why I stepped out of the red pill space because you guys are so quick to demonize women in the West. But mind you, all of these girls have been working since we were old enough to work. A lot of us have to retire our families. But instead of people seeing that, you guys demonize women for masculine traits when we're also working just like you. And I don't expect respect, but like there was no beef and it was so unnecessary. And I think it's
I expect respect. I think that people should walk around with a level of assumed respect. There's a baseline level of respect everybody should get just on face value. And then that will go up or down based on the way that you interact with them. That's just normal human behavior is to have right? Like I hold the door for anybody who walks through the door, except for that old woman who walked right through and didn't say thank you. Now I just push old women out of the way. I don't even let them go through the door anymore. But that's how it always works. You should have like a assumed level of respect for everybody. Being like, you have to earn respect. Like, yes, you have to earn a higher level of respect. But like a random person on the street, I'm gonna just have like a baseline level of respect for you. Hold the door open for you, be polite to you, courteous to you. If you spit at me, I'll probably respect you less, right? Or if I like it, I'll pay you. But yeah. Because I hate that like respect is earned. No, it is, but it's not too. Everybody gets a baseline level of respect. We've always operated like that forever. It's called the golden rule. Can't treat either people the way you want to be treated. Incredible stuff. It really is.
I mean, that's accountability that some people should take, but to each their own.
Yes.
Just saying.
So what are you upset that I called you fat?
This is upset. This is upset.
Clearly.
This is addressing.
Well,
And I
why
think
don't
that's
you
important.
The guy can't take. If you called her fat, she'd be like, yeah, sorry, I was being stupid. But he can't even take mild. Oh, you're upset? Oh, you're upset? You're upset? Oh, fuck. He's getting angry. I could tell. Because I'm an angry man.
I want to own up to what you said, though. Why
What
are you
was it? What was it
denying
that was said?
And if anything, we're kind of built the same, which is funny, dude. We're like, I mean, come on, man. You can't be sitting there acting like we're like, oh, and I'm like, dude, honestly, that's so out of pocket in so many ways.
Well, how about this? This came out of left field, but I don't know. I'm like tuned in right now. Like,
Yeah,
well, I
well,
didn't know
let
this
him,
was
let him
happening on
own
my
up.
show, but
Let
here
him
we go.
own up to what was
Here we go.
said and let him clear the room.
He's getting so upset.
He
Good.
misinterpreted.
Ladies, hold on.
If we didn't
All right.
understand, let him
So
clear the air.
I'm
Damn. What is this, modern life dating? I got to give this Red Pill podcast a little respect. I've heard him talk before. He does seem kind of sexist. Well, I may not even say that. I heard him talk to Destiny. He aligns with some Red Pill bullshit. But overall, you got to give him credit where credit is due here. Because
And let him clear
this,
the room.
All
If he
good.
misinterpreted,
Ladies, hold on.
if we didn't
All right.
understand, let him.
it sounds like she's like the co-host in some capacity. Or she's the behind the scenes. I mean, I think, okay. And she's pushing back. And he's not telling her to shut the fuck up. And maybe I'm misreading this, but this looks like a behind the scenes. This is like Robin on the Howard Stern podcast. She's fighting. She's expressing herself. So I guess this guy maybe isn't such a bad guy. Maybe he's one of at least a decent Red Pill podcast.
Clear the air.
guys, let me just host the show for a second. You're upset because why?
I think that, listen, criticism, sure, but be real and own up to whatever mistake you make. Because again, you are
Okay.
leading whatever group
What
you
did
are.
I say? What is so upsetting? I don't get it. Why didn't you
Is
talk
this
to
this-
me?
you
Is
don't
this
know
chick
what
supposed
you
to be
do?
attractive?
Why
You
didn't
do all
you-
this content and you comment all these things, but you
Why didn't you talk to me in private? Why did you call her fat publicly? I don't know.
don't remember what you do. But you have all the comments to be made.
No, it's okay. I'll just endure this like I should in an abusive relationship.
Jesus Christ. Bro, they're frying this guy.
Okay, so MLD, what do you recall of this?
I'm still waiting for that. Like, I don't get it. What was said that made you so upset?
What did you say? You know you said something in the chat and you declined to say it. You try to pretend like it never didn't exist because you got caught. So now instead of being a real man and just being like, yeah, you know what? I came in here and I made fun of you for this. And you know what? It was a joke, but it was inappropriate. You could have said that. Well, I'll make a mistake. Instead, what did I say? Oh, do you have the proof? You know what you said, pussy. You know what I mean? Listen, stop. Somebody said, Pop, that's such a low bar. He didn't tell a woman to shut up. Red pill motherfuckers are wild. Okay, true. But my point is that she's pushing back, and she's like the co-host or whatever it's called, the producer, and she's able to express herself without being told to shut the fuck up. You know, that's a pretty high standard for a red pill podcast. I'm sorry. Maybe you're right. Endure.
This is the problem. So if we reverse the roles, if a woman addressed this, you're
Sorry,
like, you're being emotional.
not gonna answer the question.
There is nothing. I've
Why
said
don't
it
you
like 5
answer the
times.
question?
I'm asking the question. Well, why are you so mad?
You know what you said. He's getting so red. Bro, look at how red he is. Oh my God. He's so upset. He's getting fried. Look at him. This is him here. This is him now. Dude, he looks like how I look like when my mother hits me in public. At the age of 33. Now, don't go around saying your mom's abusive. Shut the fuck up. Sometimes I say some wild shit and my mom smacks me. Not like in the mouth or anything, but she'll like hit me on the shoulder. You know, I'll say something fucking crazy. You know? Sometimes, one time I asked my mother, I said, how big were my balls when I was younger? Because I have big balls. But she didn't smack me for that. So I'll say some wild out-of-pocket stuff sometimes. And you get red. You're embarrassed. Look at how embarrassed this guy is. Holy fuck. This is incredible. This is incredible. Incredible.
She's already said it.
Because
What
what?
do you
She did it.
You're saying that he called you fat and you're addressing
So
it.
just take accountability for it. Like, oh my bad, I was
Because
probably
he's
just slurring
talking
on
about
Hennessy.
women that they have to do X, Y, and Z and all this what they have to do,
Yeah.
and you shouldn't, treat women badly because they have to submit to you. And in Tokyo or whatever, they're so feminine and this and that. But it's here, you come here, and when there's women are making valid points, and there are respectable women, you come in the chat and you fat shame, or you go and make pieces about people, or whatever it is that you want to do. At the end of the day, all that's being said is that, listen, if you're gonna do those things, own up to it, and then make your point about it. If you're gonna do these things and you're not gonna own up to it, and then what's the point? You're just what, bullying people?
What's up with, like, there's no integrity in what you stand on. Like, nowadays, like, you're running a space where men stand on principles and honor, but, like, you see someone's face and you completely dismiss the fact that that was disgusting. Like, disgusting. We're not in a Call of Duty lobby. Like, I don't know you. It wasn't like I've said something to you. I said anything to you. I've stepped out of the combative space of the red pill stuff because of guys like you. And you prove my point to it. It's like, I don't know you. You don't have to do that, and that's fine.
Wow.
It's fine if I said, like, you're not my preference. I've never attacked you before.
Right.
But
I'm
again,
still waiting for what made you upset.
It's
Well,
okay.
what made you upset? You being a dick. I don't know. Well, come on. This guy's a baby.
Okay, right now, we're gonna call you the delusional girl.
All right, how about I just?
And we can just stick
you
to
want me
that.
leave because this is retarded.
No, I will.
Whoa! The casual ableism. Come on, bro. You're not better than that. I'm sorry.
Why would you leave,
You're
though?
upset because
Why would you
Wait,
leave?
let's-
You
You're upset because you called me fat, and you won't just be like sorry.
literally are. You're an example
Can
for
somebody
men.
tell me what I
You're an
said that everybody's so
example for
upset
men.
about that I'm
That's
still
you
waiting on?
recontent-
You know how hard it is to go back and look like specifically at the live stream to see what somebody exactly said. You know you said something.
what was the
for it.
example that, just
Okay,
to be clear?
I'll do the three. Was it three? Nah, I'm pretty sure it was. Is this chick supposed to be attractive? 1, 2. She's 40 pounds too heavy.
Yep.
XYZ, something about weight. I wouldn't listen to her. Like, you just went on a rant. It was like.
How do you know that was him, though?
Because it was his name with a check mark in the chat.
Do you recall doing that?
I guess so. So
I guess so. Dude, I can't even say yes. Holy moly. This guy's a fucking loser, dude. Just if you're going to be an obnoxious dude, it would have been better if he was like, yeah, I did do that. I am a silly goose. I am a stinky boy. I don't know how to upload YouTube shorts correctly, so I put them 5 seconds over the time and it gets uploaded as a video, and I haven't realized it yet. I am a stinky guy. This ratio is wild, though. What does this guy do for a living? Wow. I thought I fell off. I guess I did. Anyway, come on, bro. Get your shorts together. What are you doing? This was supposed to be a YouTube short, very clearly. You fucked it up. It didn't go through your shorts algorithm. This change starts with you guys.
Once you start to getting an idea of what's going on in you, then you
Yeah.
can start to see what's going on in other people. And
Yeah. Well, you probably should figure that out.
you're going to
yourself.
become way smarter. You're going to be able to see all
Colors.
of these things,
I can see colors
these
now.
little actions that
see
may not seem
airwaves.
valid to the average person.
Incredible stuff.
you're
so
mad.
now you
You're
recall.
mad because I said
What'd
you're
you
40
say?
pounds overweight.
Yeah, why wouldn't you be? And that's a completely justifiable reason. And she's not sitting here screaming and shouting and turning red. She's just like, yo, you said a disrespectful thing. What do you have to say about that? Oh, you're mad? You're fucking mad about that, bro? It's just, like, what are you doing? Why are you going crazy?
I'm on every chat. I'm in Fresh and Fit. You know how it is when you're a streamer. You're in all these chats. I did like 6 shows in the last 6 days.
Who cares? You're saying shitty things. That's not how streamers act.
So just say sorry.
So just own up to being a piece of
Well,
shit.
no. So I'm not. So first of all, I'm not a piece of shit.
You don't think
It seems like you are.
Don't talk
piece
to me
of
like
shit?
that.
Don't fucking talk about it. Bro, he's getting ready. If this guy was part of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, like, it would be wild right now. Like, he would have, like, his fucking Incredible Hulk would be his, fucking Chris Brown would be his stand user. He would just start fucking uppercutting these girls. Bah, bah, bah. Like, that's what would be happening right now. This guy, if this is the person you can't give a superpower to because he would use it irresponsibly. Me too. Don't give me superpowers. You know, she's about to get, she's fucking Chris Brown's stand is about to come out of here and fuck up shit. We're about to see it. It's gonna be crazy. We'd be sitting here. It would be wild. Wait, let's see. I wanted to look for it. Let's go.
behavior?
Okay, don't talk to me like that. All right.
Whoa.
You're
Secondly,
upset.
all right. I said what I said. I do think maybe you were pretty happy. So what's wrong with that?
We can match each other's energy. All I had to say was
I'm trying
you
to
need
look
to
for the
like
sound
own up
effect.
to your shit because it's weird that you
I
would
just
face
did.
me. Yeah, after like pulling teeth. Are you good?
No, after you talking over me and freaking
This is
trauma
all-
dumping
Did I say
live
that?
on
I
the
don't know what I said.
show.
See what I said?
Uh-oh, epic trauma dumping.
I don't know what
these
you know what I said.
words and like you throw them on people. But if I acted the way you act, you would demonize me. If I literally attacked you the way you attacked me, if I said the things that
What about this? Boom. Chris Brown enters. Yeah, I can't find the sound bite on it. But that's what would be happening right now.
that's disrespectful. If another man said the shit that you said to me, oh, that's fighting words. But yet a woman says it to you, oh, she's being dramatic, she's masculine, she's emotional. But
I didn't call you any of those
where's
things.
the vein coming out of my neck that I'm
Is this
so
it?
triggered right now that, oh, she's mad? I think it's disgusting that you act the way. It's so like unattractive and not manly. But yet you sit here and shame women, oh, I can't wait to go back to Japan. I just think there again, you're leading a bunch of cows to follow you. And you're like, yeah, this is how men should act. That's not how men in my family and in my life act. And it's so unattractive that you think that's normal. So you are part of the problem in the West is what I'm basically saying.
Okay.
So let's try to
Damn.
put a silver lining on this thing. This came out.
Christ.
How should he have acted, in your opinion?
We walked in the green room. All you had to do was say, hey, no hard feelings. I was just on the little
Here we
juice
go,
stool that I was
guys.
tripping. My bad. I would have been like, all right, bro, like all fair is word. That's fine. I would have dropped it. But the fact that you walk in the room, you don't address it, you sit here, it's like awkward. I'm like, this is how, again, people like you want women to submit to this garbage nonsense. And you're, well, women are not submissive.
How many people are annoyed because I'm being a little bit of an idiot right now for too long? She's roasting. Let me rewind it and be a mature adult.
This came out.
Christ.
How should he have acted, in your opinion?
He should have just not said the rude thing.
You walked in the green room. All you had to do was say, hey, no hard feelings. I was just on the little juice stool that I was tripping. My bad. I would have been like, all right, bro, like all fair is word. That's fine. I would have dropped it. But the fact that you walk in the room, you don't address it, you sit here, it's like awkward. I'm like, this is how, again, people like you want women to submit to this garbage nonsense. And you're, well, women are not submissive. Why would I submit to that type of activity?
True.
But again, this
Very
is
true.
showbiz. That's fine.
You're totally entitled to that. I'll give you,
I didn't even know who she is when I was in the waiting room.
That's the whole point.
My gosh.
So then why call her fat? I don't get it.
You are meant for the camera, my friend. You are something else. You don't know who she was when you were in the chat?
No.
It's no.
In the
it's
camera,
fine.
in the back room?
No, it's okay.
all right, well, how about this?
Oh my gosh.
Is there anything you would like to take back or apologize? Whatever you want.
No, not after
Okay.
being treated like that. Absolutely not. I'm not gonna be talked down to by like some child that has
Guys, I can't take basic accountability from an adult.
no decency to communicate with me in a respectful manner.
It starts with you.
Hey, is he Italian? Because it adds up. If MLD is Italian, then it makes sense. MLD is the usual abbreviation of Millardi of Italian Lear. What the fuck is that? Wait, he's actually Italian? Who is this? What does this mean? So confused. Billion. Is that really what his name is? Does he call himself Italian Money? Oh, he's Mexican. Oh, okay. I guess I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, sorry, that was a silly rant. I love Italian people.
you. What
Okay.
man leads a relationship like that? You don't even have to
not
be
talking
a
down
general
though.
All right,
state.
you guys are better than me. You win. Cool. Next question.
That is true. At least he admits.
Anyway,
She's not talking down to you. She's
you guys
she's
good?
just confronting you.
Amazing.
You guys good? All right. I had like 3 more topics to get to, but I'm sitting in the middle of this like, holy shit.
You're actually at the end of it, sir. You're at the end of it.
Anyway, I hope you guys, at least after the show, can hug it out.
Like in the last seat.
I don't know if that's possible.
I got a
Maybe
hard out
mud
at 6. I
wrestle.
told you.
Okay, we got to get you on. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed
If
it.
somebody asked me why I called somebody fat, I'd be like, because I think they're hot. I like fat bitches, bro. I like plus size women. I'm so sorry. I'm in.
This last segment, this came out of nowhere. This is live TV, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't expect that happening. But I hope you guys genuinely can figure this out after the show. No hard feelings. I understand where you're at. I understand where you're at.
Why do you
Natalia,
understand where he's at? He's being a baby.
final super chats. Let's get some winners and we'll go to the
read
happy ending and we got to wrap up for today.
Okay, so I will go
What
through.
triggers this guy?
Let's see where to start. I'll start with the one on my screen right here. Being cheeks, I never subbed to Angela or MLD, but Angela got my vote for the rose. Typical red pill guys never take accountability for the same way OnlyFans girls in their future. Then we have this one. Being cheeks,
Okay.
have more enthusiasm reading the chat. I will. Then we have full weed.
She seems a little irritated too.
Todd, divorce is actually worse than average men. They end up lying in their cars and
I think a divorce is generally better for the average man than it was for the woman, at least that he got divorced. So
sitting on earth for men at 40, self-destruction. Sorry, it was a little blurry when I took a picture. Then we have redo.
take a picture. You guys don't have it on the screen.
Hold on,
Destiny.
guys. As we're doing this, production team, real quick. I know we're wrapping up. MLD literally has to go. He's not walking off. He said at 6 o'clock he needed to hard out at 6 o'clock.
I like how they said he's not literally not walking off. Well, it says MLD leaves the show. I guess he maybe didn't walk. I don't know, man. He might have walked off.
Right now, MLD. Final words before you run off. I don't want to go out like.
Oh, I guess his name is Modern Life Dating. Wow, I'm just an idiot for not. It's right here. Yeah, I'm such a silly goose. I even knew that because I looked at his page like 2 seconds ago. I'm a fucking moron.
Anything you would like to say before you do?
I got nothing to say.
Wow.
See? My point.
All right, brother.
Wow.
Of course. Bro.
I'm sorry.
Joey, let's make sure he gets out safely.
What do you think's gonna happen? Make sure he gets out safely. What is he gonna like slam his own fucking skull against the wall? I could see that as an anger issue. You know, angry men sometimes. Listen, we've all been there. I've been in low points in my life where I got very angry. I've hit myself. You know, for some, I don't know what it is. Not good. Not proud of even saying it, but I feel like I want to express that. It's bad behavior you shouldn't be engaging in, and it's probably scary for people who might witness it. You know, so get your shit together, guys. You know. Anyway, what the fuck is he not gonna get? Yeah, he apologized to this guy. He apologized to the guy, but he can't apologize to women. This guy's a loser.
Oh shit.
Wow. Anyway,
And we're the ones that get
He's
our
not being
period.
good
guys,
with
I'm just.
Men get periods. They go through hormonal cycles. They just don't usually bleed, right? Unless you're a trans man. Very valid. I respect it.
Listen, for the record, just so everyone's on the same page here, me and MLD are cool. We've got 0 issues.
And if you're a red pill guy that's watching this video right now and you disagree that trans men are men, think about this. This person, Modern Life Dating, is clearly not a man. He can't take accountability for his actions. It's not a behavior that a man engages in. He's not a man. So maybe you should worry about criticizing this boy for not acting like a real man before you criticize trans people.
He's always been super respectful.
No,
but
he
at the same
hasn't.
time, you and I are also very cool. We've also been very respectful together. This is on you guys to address publicly, privately,
I get it. You're being a little, like, I get it. You don't want to be involved in it, but geez.
whatever. This is on you guys. For the record, I had no clue that any of this was going to happen. It's great for TV, but not exactly what I wanted to happen with my show. But such is life. Anyway, guys, sorry about that. If you were offended or enjoyed it, and you're an S&M type of person, fucking play on player.
All right.
But me and MLD are cool, just so we're clear on that.
Well, you got
Nat,
thumbs
go
up.
ahead, finish some super chats.
Destany's girls interrupt a lot.
Oh, yeah.
I get interrupted. I have a
one to
video
start.
interrupted me 30 times, 37 actually.
That's one to
From
start.
last one, so.
Yeah, well,
I guess that's
Payback
it.
time, okay?
Then
you're
we-
very necessary for podcast because every
I think so
podcast needs
too.
a girl for a guy to be
The
like,
annoying
just
one.
all
Shut
right.
up, bitch.
Yeah. I don't use that word. But.
Okay, well that's it. That's all I'm good. We got it. We got it, guys. Very good. I don't feel like watching. I can't watch anymore. My brain is rotting right now.